Hi there and welcome back. It's Eric here from Living Free Van Life. This week I want to talk about how to vlog, or should I say how I've learnt to vlog in the last 12 weeks. It's also Analytics Wednesday, so at the back of this video I'll tell you exactly how I've done. It's obviously Tuesday evening I'm recording this because it takes so long to render the video. So anyway, right, ultimately how to vlog. Now, a piece of advice I got from a friend of mine called Bob is be you. Just be you, don't be anyone else. The thing with YouTube is it's easy to get sucked into all these really famous YouTubers and you try and be them because you want to get to that milestone quicker so you can, so you can make it on YouTube. Unfortunately, you're not them, you're you. And that's it. So be you. Don't over polish your videos. How they are. Depending on what your subject is, just film what you see. Ultimately, people want to watch you and what you're doing. People come onto YouTube for two reasons. One, just to watch random stuff, for just some evening viewing material, or two, to learn something. For me, it was to learn how to fix my car, how to fix my bike, how to do stuff around my house, and ultimately how to build a camper van. There's a lot of things I learned on YouTube, and it's a fantastic forum. In fact, it's a fantastic community, and I'm just realising that YouTube is such a strong community. When you build that community of subscribers, it's, it's actually humbling. So, first bit of advice is be you. Second advice is do something on YouTube that you're passionate about. If it's painting and decorating, paint and decorate it. If it's building, do it about building. Do it about something you know. Or even a video of you learning to do something that you want to know about. Just make it interesting. Make it about you and your struggles, where you're going and how you want to achieve that goal. With my YouTube channel, I'm sick of driving trucks, so hopefully I want it to bring me away from trucks and I want to go start travelling in my camper van with my missus, my dog and my son. So yeah, that's what I'm using YouTube for. And I thought I'd show people how I'm building my camper van. It's not a new camper van, it's not special, I'm not in the trade. So basically you're watching a bumbling idiot build a camper van. And that's basically what my channel's about. So yeah, the content you're doing's got to be something you're passionate about. You can't make something up and try and put it onto YouTube. I think people see through you. I've seen quite a few channels where people are putting something over and they're not really passionate about it, and it's more scripted because they don't actually know what they're going on about. So yeah, make sure it's something that you're interested in. It doesn't matter what it is. It could be knitting. There's always going to be someone out there who want to learn what you're doing. Sorry, that's my laptop going bing bing bing. There's always going to be someone out there that wants to learn what you're doing. So yeah, make sure it's something you're either learning or you want to know about. Don't fake it to make it. Again, it goes with first one, that be you, don't try and be somebody else. It just won't work. So yeah. Gear, the camera I'm using. When you first start out in YouTube, my advice to you about gear and what you're filming your video on is use your mobile phone. I can't afford this camera I'm filming on. I'm really lucky that some friends, John and Debs, have lent me this camera because I can't afford it. I couldn't afford the camera. It's quite an expensive camera. It's a Canon 250D. It's got a little flip out screen that comes around side, so that I can see myself in the camera. You might notice on some of my videos I'm looking over at the screen. It's a good idea to have a screen, but it is so off-putting because you're constantly trying to monitor yourself and make sure you look all right. But yeah, I used my phone. And what I did while I were at work in my cab, I used to do pieces to camera. I used to, film B-roll. I used to work out the settings on my camera, cinematic, see what I can get, see what I can make it look like. I still didn't crack it. I'm still learning now. And now I'm learning with another camera. So yeah, it's okay to learn how to use cameras and microphones on job. Not wrong with that, as long as your content is genuine. This is like second place. You know, ultimately something to video on. And videoing on stuff as well. Something else is that Neil from Urban Van Life told me. I approached a few YouTubers who had been watching, who had met at different meets, or had heard of, and I just reached out to them and says, "Hey guys, I don't suppose you can tell me, what I need to do." And Neil from Urban Van Life just came out with exactly what Bob did. Be you, and who cares about what people think about you filming? I was really, really worried about what my family, what my friends, what my work colleagues, and what my second family, my bike club, were going to think about me doing pieces to camera. What I've realised, exactly what Neil says, who cares? They're not bothered, get over yourself, just get on with filming. They'll have a nobble and they'll get over themselves, and they'll just see Eric as the YouTuber, the vlogger, or as my son put the other day, "Are you a YouTuber, Daddy?" which melted me heart. What I've realised about my friends is they're more supportive than I give them credit for. My bike club, they're nobbled, my lads are lads. But they're massively supportive of me doing my YouTube channel. Lads at work, we're all truck drivers, nobbling me there as well, but they're all like, "Get on with it, Eric, do it. If it's something you want to do, just get it done." And my family were a little bit more critical. "Oh, why are you doing that? You're going to look stupid," and all the rest of it. But ultimately, they're now supporting me. They've seen a few of my videos, they've had a chuckle, they've had a laugh like some of my friends have, Gary and Stacey. So yeah, ultimately, don't worry about what other people think of you and what you're doing. You're doing YouTube videos, and unless you're videoing products and not talking to the camera, ultimately you set out to video yourself, so get over yourself. Nobody cares. I did a little experiment for myself. I got this camera and I put it on a little tripod, and I walked down the centre of Leeds, which is Briggate, with a camera out in front of me, walking down Briggate, and you know what? Nobody said anything to me. Everybody's so bothered about their own little lives when they're shopping and doing little things like that, they didn't even notice me. Some might have, but nobody said anything, which gave me a bit more confidence to video. Build your story. Before you start, the fourth one is, build your story. Before you go out there, build your story, work out roughly what you want to do. Some days I'll go and video B-roll a day before I actually go do the main pieces to camera and what I'm actually doing. So create your story by making it interesting. B-roll, which is basically you videoing something that isn't you, could be you driving down the road, could be your van passing, could be anything. Look on YouTube what B-roll is. Create some B-roll. Because if I just looked at camera at you guys and just went blah 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 like I am doing, and there were no real context, so I'm going to go put the floor in the van, you'd want to see the B-roll of me putting the floor in the van. So yeah, create your storybook. Carry a little scrapbook with you when you go to work and stuff, and jot down what you'd like to see in that video, what you think's going to be interesting. Get on YouTube, listen to music. I've only just started doing this. I've signed up to Epidemic Sound and YouTube Music, where you can just scam music off of YouTube. Well, not scam, you can get free, copyright-free music off of YouTube. So I've signed up to them, so my videos will start having background music in it. So yeah, create your story. Think of where you want it to go, what you want to say, when it comes to doing it to camera, trust me, you'll hear me saying a lot, because I'm basically winging it, or I'm trying to think of what I wrote down, so that when I'm doing my piece to camera or I'm filming what I'm doing, it's what I want to put across. So there's no wrong with winging it, but ultimately get it wrote down, what you want people to see, where you want to go, what you want to do, and if you can sign up to Epidemic Sound, you know what music you'd like to have in the background. Now, your music might be hard tempo music, or it might be soft music, depending on what story you're telling. So you can put on it classical music, you know, anxious music, indie music, you know, and just build your story up before you start filming, so that you know where you're going, because there's no worse than getting halfway through a video and going, where am I going to go with this now? So yeah, create your storyline, get it down in paper, and don't stick to it, you know, stick to roughly what it is, but ultimately, you know, make it yours. You know, that's just a rough idea of what you want to do. Now, once you've done your story, it's a case of going to editing. Now, Adobe do a lot of really good editing software. I'm only just starting to watch the YouTube channels of how I'm going to use it, but ultimately at the moment I'm using Clip Champ, and it's a Word or a Windows editing software. It's free, you don't have to sign up to it. I don't know if it takes longer than other editing software to compress, to make the, you know, when you put loads of files in and it compresses and stitches them all together. Sometimes it can take 2 hours to do it on my laptop. I don't know if that's Clipchamp, and software's crap on my computer's rubbish. I honestly don't know, but it's free software at the moment. So what we got so far is get over yourself, use your phone, free software. Set up your YouTube channel. You've got 2 pictures to find, depending on what your genre is or what you want to film. Take a picture of yourself, create a picture in Photoshop, build your channel, give it a really good description of what you want to do and where you want to go. And ultimately, don't think it's a get-rich-quick scheme, because it's not. It'll actually cost you money in the long run, going places, buying things, running round. You know, for the first year, you're not going to see anything. Not unless you end up with an absolute epic video. You're not going to get monetized for a long time. So for me, I'm enjoying doing this now. I'm very relaxed because I know I've got the support of my friends and family. I don't feel as silly doing it anymore. So yeah, so far, like I says, get over yourself. The best camera to film on is your mobile phone, or the one that's in your pocket. There's lots of free editing software. Make sure you write down your storyline of where you want to go and what it is you want to do, and make sure it's about a subject that you're passionate about, or you've wanted to do it for a long time. Ultimately, something you're passionate about, so that it comes across and you get people to engage with you. This is just a short video. There's so many videos out there about how to vlog. This is the basics. I'm not perfect. I make lots of mistakes. I'm using a borrowed camera. I was videoing on my phone, and I'm using free editing software, and I'm slowly but surely getting there. My analytics, I've got 14 subscribers. A few of them are my friends, Gary and Stacey. They jumped on this week, so yeah, I've still got 14 subscribers. What's this one? Let's have a look. Watch hours for me, I've got to get up to 4,000, and 10 weeks in, maybe 11 weeks in, whatever it is, and I'm just over 30 watch hours, which, if the 645 people had clicked the subscribe button and hit the like button, which I'm hoping you guys do, that would help my channel and the YouTube algorithm to throw it out there. What I tend to do is if there's any YouTubers that have watched me and they've got a YouTube channel, I always, when it notifies you that you've got a new subscriber, I always go to their YouTube channel and I hit subscribe on theirs. And basically it's a community helping each other out. So there you go, guys. There's just a brief overview of how to vlog. I'm sat here on a sofa. I can use the same tripod if I want to hold it out and walk around, and there's millions of different tripods that you can use. Ultimately it's about buying the gear that you're comfortable using, and everybody's comfortable using a mobile phone. So yeah, if you've liked this short video, please hit the like and subscribe. I know I say it every single week, but it really does help me on my journey, and my journey to go travelling and come away from the HGV driving and to take my son on some adventures that I know he's going to carry them memories for the rest of his life. So please hit the like and subscribe. Thank you for watching, and see you again hopefully on Sunday. Bye for now.